We need to keep saving the fuel, keep saving the fuel.
You would not believe how early I'm lifting off.
So we do the lift and coast now.
Okay, so how much is fuel saving then?
We need to start doing some fuel saving.
I don't want...
Fuel is just fuel, right? The car won't run without it. We don't like stopping to buy it. It simply makes the spinning oily bits go bang in a very satisfying way, while we watch out for speed cameras and maybe tell the kids in the back to stop fighting. Well, it's far more complicated and interesting than that, and trust Formula One to treat fuel in a truly scientific and impressive way. Over half a century ago, it was recognised that weight is critical in motorsport. Accelerating, cornering and slowing any unnecessary mass costs time and wears out tyres and brakes too. And so for decades now, racing cars have carried as little fuel as the teams dare risk. They underfuel in anticipation of a safety car or maybe a slower than expected pace in the rain, and then manage it down if it turns out to be flat out all the way. Added to this, the latest hybrid Formula One 1.6 turbo engines are limited to 100 kilograms or around 140 litres of fuel for the whole race. So now you get the picture. Racing fuel has to give as much energy as possible, weighing as little as possible, while protecting an engine which is running very lean and efficiently, despite generating huge power. Quite a juggling act. To add to the challenge, the FIA regulations controlling the makeup of the fuel are extremely tough and regularly checked. It all means that F1 fuel ends up being 99% the same as road fuel. So how far will a litre of fuel take you on the racetrack? And how do you stretch it out while still going fast? At Le Mans in F1, I got quite good at saving fuel, but I wonder how I would compare with Kimi now. He's going to look forward to a fuel-saving challenge about as much as a toothache on a wet Monday morning. But let's give it a try.
So we first go just drive around, yeah.
OK, Kimi, tell me how to save fuel then. What's the secret?
Well, I think you drive pretty much normally, apart from maybe shifting a bit earlier and then lifting before the braking point, and then let the car roll and brake slightly later because you're going to lose some speed just purely with the lifting.
OK, so you lift a bit earlier, brake slightly later, let the aerodynamics slow the car down. That way you're not using fuel because you're off the throttle.
I think you can also use in higher gears and corners and try to just to carry the speed through the corner.
Yeah, you can shift up early as well, just tickle the throttle. That car sounds glorious in front, it really does. Okay, let's go down the outside. So I'm going to use a little bit of fuel to get track position, and now I'm having to... I see, like, I used way too much brake in there, so now I used all that fuel building speed. I didn't take the speed through the corner. Let's short shift a bit, and we got track position so he can follow me for a little while. Kimi can eat my dust a little bit. So I'm going to lift, brake a bit later, down the box, and just carry the speed into the corner. Kimi taught me how to go through there a bit faster earlier on. He's coming up the inside of me. Oh, bold move, my friend, bold move. He's lifting. I'm going to have him on this lift and coast. Oh, up the inside, sweet, I like that one. Right, hard on it, right, you're not coming past me now. He thinks he's going to come down the outside, does he? No chance. I'm going to have to save a bit of fuel, though. And I'm not going to let him through. I'm going to grab the apex. Mate, you can get lost, you know. Right, he's cut back underneath me. He's going to use a bit of fuel, come up the inside of me, though. Right, short shift then. Keep the revs down. Short shift means you shift up earlier than you normally would, so you don't use the full amount of power. So I'm going to carry speed through here, not play with the throttle too much. That's another way to not use fuel.
Can you hear me still?
Right, take some of that. Don't even try that one. He's got me. I'm not going to let him in though. Right, I'm going to give him a bit of his own medicine. Now he's covered off the apex. Cheeky. Give me a chance, Kimi. So I wonder then, use the least amount of fuel. This sounds fantastic. That's got much more acceleration than that.
It's the same, exactly the same cars, huh?
Yeah, but this has got, like, the roof. Or maybe you were just
Well,
going
it's
faster.
a different color.
So the Shell engineers are going to decide who won that little battle. I'm going to go and find them, buy them a beer.
Yeah, well, like I said, as a Ferrari, we have a long relationship with them, so I don't know. Let's see who
You think
wins.
you already know the winner then?
I don't know.